NUS Business School, Eminent Business Alumni Awards 2014, Alumni Service Awards, Tan Soo Khoon. Mr. Tan is a former Singaporean politician and a Member of Parliament. At the age of 27, he was the youngest person ever to be elected to the Parliament of Singapore. Having made his mark on the political scene in Singapore as the long-serving Speaker of Parliament, Mr. Tan returned full-time to his family business to helm watch distributorship Crystal Time after he retired from politics.
The one person in my life that really inspired me was my late father. My father taught me the virtues of honesty, hard work and respect for others. He told me that you have to be honest in your dealings with others, and that in order to succeed, you have to really work very hard. And most of all, he said, respect others even if you disagree with them. Another inspiration for me were the political leaders of Singapore in the early days. I grew up during the time when Singapore first became independent, and we went through many difficulties, many ups and downs. And I think the political leaders showed that we could succeed and overcome obstacles, and they were able to rally people so that we have the Singapore that we have today. So they showed to me that you have to be very determined, you must be ready to overcome your obstacles, and above all, even if you are down, you should be ready to pick yourself up again.
In his parliamentary speeches, Mr. Tan is fondly remembered by many as an open and outspoken person. He believes that being frank and open is the only way to engage in robust and meaningful debates.
When it comes to making speeches in the parliamentary chamber, I always believe that I have to be very frank and forthright in my arguments, because that's the only way you can have a robust debate. And I believe in applying this same principle in my discussions within the family as well as with my colleagues at work. I always believe that when you have frank and open discussions, then you can really arrive at good decisions.
Mr. Tan has displayed both pragmatism and business acumen throughout his career. He shares his insights on how one can succeed in today's highly competitive global business landscape.
Well, first of all, one must have a vision of what you want to achieve. Then after that, you must have a plan of action. And then you must have the determination to want to succeed. You need to choose your team carefully, the people you want to work with, and you also need to choose your business partners very carefully. Business is all about making profits, but you want to make sure that all stakeholders involved have a share in it. So I've always drawn the analogy with this, if you play games with anyone and you're winning all the time, in the end nobody is going to play with you. So make sure that when you do business with everybody that's involved, everybody ends up in a win-win situation. Singapore is one of the best places in the world to do business. We have stability, we have security, the rule of law is there, our rules and regulations are transparent, and there is very little bureaucracy. So our government is very pro-business in its policies, and at the same time the government is also very pro-worker. Our workers are constantly trained to meet the challenges of the economy. Our education policies are designed in such a way that our young people are also trained from a very young age to equip themselves with knowledge to meet the challenges of the economy. The people of Singapore are actually very equipped to take on the challenges of doing business, not only in Singapore but beyond Singapore as well. After all, the world is their market.